October, everybody. 10 months into the year. Can you believe it? Welcome, new subscribers. Welcome back, returning subscribers. Thank you so much for clicking and riding along with me. Autumn has officially arrived. Crisp air, no bugs. Mother Nature putting on a great leaf peeping show. But despite all the autumn feels, this time of year is actually a little bittersweet for me. It's the end of the riding season, and I always get a little bit sad thinking about the winter to come. I don't want this to sound cheesy, you know? But I'm trying to figure out a way how to put it. For those that don't know me, my name is Dawn, aka Irish Bob's sister, and I do work full-time at FX Caprara Harley-Davidson, which also has Fort Drum right in our backyard. And if you're not familiar with Fort Drum, it is a U.S. Army post, and it is, or at least was, the most deployed post out of all the U.S. Army posts. That means they've been busy too. A little over 2 weeks ago now, 3 soldiers from 3 separate units, meaning they didn't know each other, unfortunately took their lives into their own hands. And I have no words for that. I'd like to change that. So this week I want to dedicate this video to those of us who might be feeling a little depressed no matter what the reason. Of course, I'm not an expert by any means, shape, or form. So if you're seeing something I missed during this video, please let me know in the comments below. I think a good first step is to change that verbiage that we're using in our minds, because that's the main thing that we are listening to. That is the main thing that our minds are responding to. And if we change that, even just in the slightest, to a more positive way of thinking, then I think that definitely helps to brighten our mood. Of course, that is the main reason I love riding my motorcycle, because when I'm riding, I'm really not thinking of anything else. I am thinking about the road conditions. I'm thinking about the traffic. I'm thinking about how I'm going to take that turn. And I'm not thinking about what needs to be done as soon as I get to work. I'm not thinking about what type of dinner I'm going to fix when I get home. Motorcycling for me is definitely a means of escaping, even if it is just for a little while. However, like I just said, that season is slowly coming to an end, and soon enough here, she's going to be permanently in this garage for the next 6 months, hooked up to a battery tender and under a cover. So I've got to start practicing now how to change things up in my mind, so then that way I can survive the winter in a better mood. If you're not sure what to say, then you can check out the links that I've left down below. There is always somebody ready and willing to talk right on the other end of the line. All you have to do is call, and I'll put that number right here. Last but not least, another good way to get out of depression is to give something of yourself, because when you give something of yourself, you get something back. You can volunteer, or you can even donate, which is why I am asking once again for you to help me out in Operation Personal Freedom. My link to my page is down below. I am raising funds for Wounded Warrior Project because I know a lot of veterans and I know that they help a lot of veterans. Wounded Warrior Project is a great program that helps our injured servicemen and women. And sometimes you can't see the injuries or the scars on the outside. It is something that they hold deep within them. So mental and physical health is a big part of what Wounded Warrior Project does. And they make sure that no servicemen ever pay for the services that they receive. So one more time, that link to my Operation Personal Freedom page is down below. Please, 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 please donate what you can.
Oh, yeah, brisk this morning. Now that's what I didn't do. I didn't plug in my heated jacket. Brilliant. To share with you in an effort to connect to more people. I am also on LinkedIn, which is where I found the group Linked Harley Owners. Now don't get me wrong, there's lots of groups about Harley-Davidson motorcycles on LinkedIn that I could join, that I have joined actually. I'm on a few different groups. But I always thought that the Linked Harley Owners on LinkedIn was like it when it came to motorcycling. Talking about Harleys. Talking about motorcycling adventures on our Harleys. Talking about basic bike maintenance on our Harleys. Recently, the owner of the group has had to take a step back. So he asked, ooh, hello, dead skunk. He asked, woo, that smells good. Not. My visor's fogging up, but I'm not going to lift it. Oh, there we go. Now we can. He asked his right-hand man, Steve, to take over ownership, and the two of them asked me if I would step into Steve's former place as moderator of the group. And I was like, yeah. There's no drama. All we do is talk about bikes, Harleys in particular. I would be very honored to take on this role. So that is my big news, is that I am now moderator of the Linked Harley Owners on LinkedIn. So if you're on LinkedIn and you have a Harley, because that is a requirement to join the group, then be sure to check it out. Does it pay? No, it doesn't pay, but I don't need payment. I thought this is just so cool that you guys picked me. I didn't even expect it coming. It was just, it really made my year this year.